Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know, if I'll ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know, if I'll ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down.
Hello, I'm the performer Joe Fury, and I want to welcome you today to Lunch Therapy, my favorite show. That's what it's called, right? Lunch Therapy?
Yeah.
Yes, Lunch Therapy. Welcome. All right, yummy Cheetos, me likey, ahoy, everybody. It's Tuesday, and things are really happening over here in the Lunch Therapy studios. We are breathing, we are being in the moment. We are going to be renovating the studios to bring you more action and excitement and relaxation. I've got some old school, beautiful music in the background today that I love. So we're going to breathe in through the nose, out through the toes. Hold it. Hoity, hoy, hoy, hoy. Todd Lee. Let it go. Jay is here. We have some footage from Jay's swimming in the Galapagos today. Yeah, I got my red shirt on. Behind me, I'm eating wavy Lay's. I'm not eating Cheetos, but I'd like to be eating Cheetos. Or maybe a pancake or two. Behind me is a hummingbird brought to you by Guignel. In through the nose, out through the toes. Hold it. Let it go. Yeah, so today on the show we're going to have a contest designed and built for you by Jeff Lowman of 10-Minute Memoir on YouTube. It's a collaboration. I don't know how it's going to go. It's an interesting thing. It has to do with comedians, of course, because that's what that's our branding. We're branding ourselves. So it's a comedian thing. In through the nose, out through the toes. It might be hard. Can't tell. Can't tell yet. Let it go. We're also going to have some breaking news coming up pretty soon here. Hello to Jeff across the ocean in Thailand. Jeff, I got some more Rumi quotes for you. So yeah, so we've got some Rumi quotes going on here because last week we were talking about Rumi, the guy that lived during the 13th century, and everything that he said, or a lot of the things that he said, is still pertinent today. So I want to take a couple of looks at some of the things he had to say because I think this guy is onto something. Let's see. First one. He said, "Let yourself be silently drawn by the strange pull of what you really love. It will not lead you astray." That's a tough one, isn't it? Because if you have to trust that the strange pull of what you really love is not going to lead you into the jungle to get eaten by a tiger or something. Or like that guy who went into the wild. I don't know if you ever saw that movie. He went out into Alaska and never came back. But I don't know. Maybe that was his destiny. Huh? There's Chuck Goldsmith. So Chuck sent me some video. Anybody that has any fun video that they want to send in that we can explore on the show, please do. Chuck is really fantastic with that kind of stuff. Life is a balance of holding on and letting go. Yeah, that's something that we were talking about last week as well. Holding on, letting go. Holding on, letting go. You got to be able to let go of things in order for new things to come into your world. Sometimes I have a hard time with that. It's a balance, though. See this one. It's your road and yours alone. Others may walk it with you, but no one can walk it for you. This is a really good one. Because I think sometimes we're, looking for somebody to tell us what to do. And it turns out nobody knows what you should be doing but you. Sometimes it's good to get advice or coaches or whatever, but you got to always listen to that, the voice in your head, that the creative voice that's guiding you. Let's see what Todd Lee says about that. AKA, go with your gut. I think that's a good one. Go with your gut. Sometimes it's hard to tell. What's your gut? And what is just some old bullshit that you're hanging on to? I like that, though. Let's see what other people are saying, because the philosophy and the humor is in the chat room. Get off my road. No one can live your life but you. Exactly. A lot of times people blame other people because they're not living the life that they want to be living. It might be that they were just not listening to their own Gut, right? The word gut is weird. It's a weird one. Live life as if everything is rigged in your favor. I love this one because I think it's so true. You can't be going around saying, hey, shit, everything bad happens to me. Sometimes I meet people, or I know people for a long time, and they're like, Joel, you're just so lucky. Everything good happens to you. And I think that's a good perspective to have for everybody. I can't believe how great this is. I got another day. It's awesome. That, of course, is a hammerhead shark. Your path might be to swim with the hammerhead sharks. I don't know. We met a guy a while back. That was his path. Let's see what Chuck said. We're not mad at anybody but ourselves. I don't think we want to be mad at ourselves. Good coach mirrors you, but doesn't tell you what to do. That's Vernis. She is a good coach. Todd Lee, heard a good one. Always look forward through the windshield of life. Ignore the rearview mirror. That is a good one. Everything is rigged in our favor. We're so lucky. Yeah, if you wake up every morning and say that to yourself in the mirror, good things will come your way. Listen to the nice voice, not the demon voice. Yeah, so I think that's one of the tricks about going with your gut, is knowing what your gut is and what somebody else's bullshit is, or what your bullshit is. Whatever lifts the corners of your mouth, trust that. I think that's a good one. Because one of the things that I've noticed is some things that I do in life make me happy, regardless of how I'm feeling before stand-up or acting or doing this show. It makes me happy when I do it. You got to find those things that make you happy, that lift the corners of your mouth. Yeah, check out my cool matte denim nail polish. Kamala's into painting my nails lately. It's pretty cool, though. I'm digging it. Don't forget the one I sent you about friends. Oh, yeah. I got to find that. I'm going to have to find that for you, Todd. Yeah, Todd sent me a great one about friends. It's a quote. I don't think it's from Rumi, but it's up there. It's up there. There's a picture of a guru in it. I'm going to show you this to you. I'm going to take the time because today we're going to take our time. We're going to do things right. At least some of the things. And I got the quote coming. I got the quote. But do we have any more Rumi quotes? No, just a picture of Rumi. So here it is. Todd, you know, this is some of the philosophy that is sent in from our viewers. It's a meme, I think. Is everybody into memes out there? Anybody know what a meme is? I don't know. I'm not quite sure what a meme is. Is a meme a saying? Is it a picture? Is it a picture with words on it? Maybe it's a picture with words on it. So maybe somebody can tell me that. Oh, yeah. I'm already making money today. $10 super chat. Thanks, Kamala. If you're happy, be sure to tell your face. That's good. All right, I finally struggled through the technology of getting the meme on the screen, and it's going to happen right now. Todd Lee's meme. Boy, this has been a long journey to memedom. Here it is. If you trip and fall, this is not Rumi, by the way, a friend will ask you if you're okay. A good friend will help you up. A best friend will laugh and say, "Walk much, dumbass?" I don't know. What does the chat room think about that one? I don't know. Is this a Rumiism? If If you trip and fall, a friend will ask if you're okay. A good friend will help you up. A best friend will laugh and say, walk much, dumbass. And a super good friend is the one who tripped you. No. Just Jay wants to pay money to Kamala. Well, I'm sure that can be arranged. Click under your chat and there's a little face and a box with a $sign on it. Yeah, if you give it to me, I'll give it to Kamala. How about that? Smile, be kind, don't give up, avoid negativity. The thing about humor is that I think the best friend is a jerk. Don't compare, make peace with the past. Guignel is Todd's best friend. My thoughts are too dark, mainly about keeping dangerous people out of your life. I used to live on the edge, Jay says. Yeah, I know about that, though. You know, some people that are dangerous to you might not be dangerous to other people. Is that trippy or what? All right, let's get on with this show. The show is really going well, I think, today. This is something, I just thought this was cool looking. These are some flying hearts that I thought were just an excellent background. But right now, we have some breaking news, and you're going to see something that you've never seen before on this show. Ladies and gentlemen, here's something you've never seen on the show. It's our newsroom. Yeah, we're kind of building it out. It is, you know, it can't be a normal newsroom, so it's a little bit strange. And we do have breaking news. Oh my God, here's some breaking news. Just Jay, the comedian, gave a $4.99 super sticker with a character holding their head in their hands saying, "You're my number one." I'll pass that on to Kamala, old Jay. Old Jay? We don't say old Jay around here. Old Joel. We're a bunch of old souls, is what we are. Maybe we're old souls. I hope it's not the birds again. Oh, it is the birds again. Todd Lee with a $1.99 super sticker. Coming soon, surrounded by yellow stars. I wish I could show the super stickers, but I'm sure you can all see them. Someday, I'll have the technology. Old Todd. Good old Todd. Did you just get $4.99 or did I waste $4.99? No. We got $4.99. It's not for me, Joel. She just didn't know how to do it. I want my $2. Thanks, Todd, for the $2. And thanks, Jay. I want my $4.99. Okay, I haven't gotten to the breaking news yet. And of course, you know it's about birds, and you know that birds aren't real. And just to get you back up to speed from last week, if you weren't here, I was reporting on birds aren't real. This is weird, right? This is me. Oh. Oh, you can't hear me. All right, forget that. Forget that. This is a new technology, so we don't know when you hear it, when you don't. Anyway, so I'll just say, last week on the show, I was talking about how birds aren't real, did a bunch of articles where they said it was like a spoof. And the birds aren't real thing was just trying to point out that there's all this misinformation on the internet. And I said, I think somebody got to him. I think something happened. I don't know what, but thank you all for telling me about, oh, Charles Goldsmith. with the $3 super sticker. Pair character stretching his arm forward, raising his thumb up. Yeah, you can't see. Thanks, everybody, for telling me you can't hear me. Well, I got to work on the newsroom. Anyway, let's look at what happened now with the birds aren't real, because I suspected this, and it turns out it's true.
Hey guys, I'm getting text right now. There's a Vice video on their YouTube channel about me and about birds aren't real, and I'm not the guy in the video. That's not me. I'd never talked to these people. I don't know what's going on right now. I think there's a deep fake video that they're using on their YouTube channel. People are texting me. I don't know what's going on right now. I think they used a deep fake and they... Okay, can someone please call me who knows what's going on? I need help, please. I need help, please.
Okay, so, yeah, it turns out he didn't even know about these articles. He didn't even know about the expose that was done on the Vice channel. Todd says, nothing is real. We're all in a simulation. Let's move to animals eating grapes. That will definitely be happening. That will definitely be happening. What is real? That's the question today. What is real? Trippy angst. Poor guy, I know. I'm so worried about him. Because obviously there's a deep fake. I think we need to get him on the show. Yeah, let's call him. Chuck says, squirrely. Mm-hmm. So let's just look into this for a second, this idea of a deep fake, because what Peter McIndoe did then was then he went and found an expert about deep fakes to look into this Vice expose. And it turns out...
Dark as well and dark light. So as you can see, these pixels here, proof we got them.
3 days ago, Vice Media Group released a hit job documentary about our movement and myself. Any footage of me in this documentary is a deep fake. They use deep fake technology to simulate me talking with these people. Today I'm sitting down with the world's foremost expert in deep fake technology, Dr. Marlon King, who's going to prove to the world that this is a deep fake once and for all.
The Illuminati will be destroyed. Will be destroyed.
This guy looks legit.
Marlon has been the forensics expert for our movement for a while now. If we need proof for anything, we go to him. He's a genius.
Yeah,
I've had police dogs chasing me through the woods. I've been chased out of houses. I've been chased out of towns. They try to accuse me of criminal activity.
The government's been trying to take out Marlon basically his entire life. So he's the perfect person to have on our team during this whole situation.
Vice, I know you're with the Illuminati. I've been on your trail for a long time.
He called me the second after he saw the Vice documentary. He told me he could prove it's a deep fake and fix everything. So I got over here as fast as I could. I have full faith in him.
Their games is over now. Friendly, my genius rat telepathically shows me how to identify deep fakes.
Marlon has a rat named Friendly who gives him most of his information.
Animals.
But it's not like
again,
a normal rat.
The theme of the show is animals
Actually makes a lot of
interacting with
Marlon
humans
worked at the
and vice
CIA
versa.
before he joined Birds Aren't Real. And before they
they're
fired
not
him,
real,
he
of
rescued an old MK Ultra lab rat from one of the research facilities.
I took this rat home with me after they fired me.
I mean, that is a beautiful story. I mean, I know that there's some really scary stuff out there, and people, need to know this kind of information. Yeah, I like that guy. I do like that guy. Deepfake laboratory and guest bedroom. Love motion. He saved Friendly. And he's really cool. Marlon. Is that his name? Marlon? Birds can't fart. It's true. I mean, they don't have a sphincter, right? So maybe they just fart all the time. Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, that's what's going on with the birds aren't real thing. We got to move on with the show, but I think that we need to get that Peter McIndoe in here and see what he has to say. But let's get on with it. There's much more to see here. Much more. Oh my gosh, what's happening? We're in the Trash Panda comedy room. This is so weird. So weird. Hopefully something hasn't gone wrong with Boney. I just want to, since Boney put me here in the Trash Panda comedy room, I want to talk to you about luggage. Just a little bit, because I need some help. I don't understand. I don't know which end is up when it comes to luggage, because my wife and I were, extremely compatible. Camel and I, and when we met, we found, so many things in common, and we just laugh, and we've been together for, 21 years or something like that. But, one of the most stressful parts of our relationship is luggage. Yeah, when we met, we were just, let's just say it, we were luggage incompatible completely. And I was a person who just wore like a backpack when I went. Wherever I went, I just wore a backpack. Maybe sometimes I ate a bagel. And a backpack, but that was like it. And then I met Kamala. It didn't matter where I was going. If I was going someplace for a long period of time, like Sven DeKok and I went to Europe. I traveled all around Europe for like 3 months, had a backpack on. So then, So then I met Kamala, and I found a totally different philosophy about luggage. And what she does is she gets as many pieces of luggage as they'll let her put on the airplane. And then she fills them so full of clothing that it goes well beyond the side of the luggage and goes way up into like a big mound at the top. And then on the other side, it's the same thing. So when you close it, it seems, utterly impossible to close the thing. And when I first saw this, I thought she was kidding. I didn't quite understand what was going on. And then I was like, I don't know how she's going to close that thing. And then when I went to watch her close it, she said, will you close my luggage for me? So all of a sudden it became like my problem. And I do my best. I do my best to close that luggage. And when we get it closed, maybe Howard is here. Thank God. Maybe he can help me out with this, because maybe, some relationships, they have baggage and it's sort of metaphorical, but for us, it's actual. It's actual baggage. And the thing is, Howard, I thought I was going to cure her of this. You know how you get in a relationship, you're like, I'm going to cure them of this, what I see as a flaw, a character flaw or something. I'm just going to, it's okay, I'll fix that. But it turns out I gave her a book about packing. And I thought, well, this, and she was really interested in it. She's like, wow, this is great. It tells you how to pack lighter and everything. And she said, that's great. I'm going to bring it on the vacation. She put the book in the pack, in the luggage. And I'm thinking we're going in the wrong direction here. I'm giving her more things to put in her luggage. And then now, over the years, let's see what Jay says. Jaybird. Is that really? So over the years, what has happened is I have moved more into her direction. So now I have a luggage problem. And I don't fill my luggage with clothing. I don't need to have every piece of clothing. But I do need to have every wire, adapter, computer, iPhone, iPad, screen, camera, memory card, hard drive, every single microphone, every single piece of technology in my house has to be able to fit in my luggage. And I just fill it, just like her, all the way up to the top and beyond. And then the other side like that. And then I try and squish the thing closed. It's becoming a pathology that we both have the problem now. And I don't really know exactly what to do about it, because it's become a mania. And the other weird thing is, so now we've both got these huge, like, overweight luggage, overweight baggage, and now we make our way to the airport, and we both know that our luggage is overweight, right? And we think, oh, maybe I'll get to the desk and they'll take mercy on me. You know, they'll see, or maybe they won't be paying attention. Or maybe I'll be so charming. They'll be like, oh, their baggage is overweight. Let's just put it on anyway. Maybe Howard can help me out with this. I don't know. I don't know if Howard ever works that desk where they weigh the luggage. So what I do is when I put the luggage on the scale, I kind of hold up the handle a little bit. So maybe it won't be as heavy. And they see me doing that, and they're just like, Marshall, get your hand off the handle. And so I eventually, let go, and then it's overweight. And then we go into the whole ritual of, being upset about it. We're upset. Like what? Like it's some kind of affront to us. Like we have a different scale at home that says that we have 50 pounds, and then when we get there, we've got 75. So in this panic, this last trip, I did such a good job. No. Wire man. Guess what I used? We used every piece of tech we took. No, it's totally justified. I think it's completely justified. Buy those cool zipper bags and shove all your stuff in them, and then you look all organized. They don't care how organized you are. It really just is are you overweight or are you not overweight? And I guess what else? I just booked Mayans, which is what we filmed when we were at the crappy hotel in Cabo. So yes, it's already paying off that I brought all that stuff because we were able to shoot auditions there, and look, the roles are coming in. So it's completely justified, but it's still a mania because what happens is when we get there, it's too heavy and we have to open the thing up on the floor and then go through everything to try and find something that weighs 25 pounds. And then when we finally do, and I've got all this stuff on my back, and finally what happens is we get something that's close to 25 pounds. Maybe it's a book, like a coffee table book or something that we've put in there, or maybe it's some kind of curling iron or some kind of, I don't know, last time we went, we brought a bunch of DVDs. Who has DVDs anymore? And they're just heavy. You put a lot of them in. Anyway, we move them into the other luggage, and we're swearing, and I'm sweating. And the only thing that I've learned is be on her side. So if she's upset that our luggage is overweight, I'm upset that the luggage is overweight. And that is the key to dysfunctional luggage relationship. What else is happening here? Let's see. Hustle 7 Flow. Get the vacuum sealed bags for clothes. This is great. So now I'm getting recommendations. And way to go, Kamala. Yes, congratulations. We need to have some kind of we need to acknowledge when something good happens to the hummingbirds. So it's applause, of course. Applause. So sometimes people ask us why we don't have kids. And I say, look at the luggage situation. Imagine if we had kids. Get the vacuum, FedEx your stuff to your destination. Well, you know what I'd like to do? Oh, thank God the expert is weighing in. Make sure you tell all personnel. Do you know who I am? They love that. Well, I'll remember that. I dislocated my shoulder in Las Vegas carrying my suitcase and carrying my golf clubs. No wheels back in the day. This is another thing that, it's kind of proof. I don't know why we trust anything to know what's real, trust humans to know what's real, what's not. Especially when you consider how long it took for us to put wheels on luggage. How long did that take? A couple hundred years before somebody made the patent. They were like, hey, why don't we put wheels on luggage? Howard, I say that all the time. Do you know who I am? Yes, Howie, is also a sign of increasing dementia. Needs someone to tell me who I am. No mercy, Cobra Kai. This is so weird. It's weird that Just Jay is saying Cobra Kai because Kamala has become obsessed with Cobra Kai. All night she was watching it, saying quotes from it. Maybe you guys were talking about it in the chat room. I don't know. Matt Wright says, so I says to her, I got you this book about how to pack light. And she says, thanks, I'll put that in my bag. It's so true. So true. Tina Adams. 5 of us had to juggle all of our luggage for their weight leaving Australia. Fun times. The other thing is you pack your bags and you're traveling somewhere. And then when you get there, you buy stuff. So you should probably, like, when you leave, you should probably have, like, if you're a logical person, you should probably have some space in your bag for the stuff that you're going to buy when you get there. But nobody would do that. Oh my God, Jay. Yesterday I started watching Cobra Kai. Oh yeah, see? Cobra Kai. I got to watch Cobra Kai. Kamala, don't you want to go and take a class and kick some ass? I love the girls in the show. Oh yeah. Martial arts. All right, let's get on with this. That was a, weird, screwed up Trash Panda Comedy Club. Let's get on to the contest here.
And muscle bound, be a slob now. I did it, and so can you. Couch body.
All right, so here's me, and we're gonna have a contest now, and the contest is Boney. Could you get the contest up? I don't know what's going on with Boney, but he's being really weird. Okay, so here's the contest. It's a contest called Comedian Face Mashups. It's brought to you by Slob 90X and 10-Minute Memoir, which is Jeff Lowman's outfit there on the YouTube. Todd, should we just meet up for golf? Just Jay. There's a lot of golfers that watch this show. Broga. That must be a Cobra Kai thing. Packing your dirty laundry for the return journey is the worst. Just burn it. Burn it. When we were touring, I always wanted a tissue dispenser type thing filled with Tivik jumpsuits so I could wear a new one every day. Yeah, the idea is also to have an apartment in every city with all its own clothes, right? That would be cool. Now that's extravagant. But it's my path, so I can do whatever I want with it. Okay, so here it is, finally. Thanks, Boney. No, thanks. I appreciate it. That was neat how you were eating Cheetos at the top of the show. That was fun. Okay, so this is Comedian Face Mashups brought to you by 10-Minute Memoir and possibly Slob 90X. So what happens is we're going to show you a face. Oh, no. What happened there? That's a different contest. Oh, this is a totally different contest. Hold on. Hold the phone. Oh, I see what's happening. Boney, it started in the middle. Started at the end. Here we go. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one there. Okay. There we go. So here it is. I don't know if you saw the answers. Who knows what you saw during that thing? Who cares, really? Nobody cares. This is a chill show. Okay, here's the first one. Jerk with a hangover. So what you have to do is you have to tell me who the two faces that mash up and make this jerk with a hangover, who they are. And they're famous comedians. Let's see what Matt said. Matt's giving me a... Tivik is the material they make those disposable jumpsuits you buy at Home Depot. And you're painting doing toxic waste disposal. And it's called golf because it was taken. Yeah, golf, I don't know. I don't need that kind of frustration. I have enough frustration with tennis. Zach G and Steve Martin. John Peckinpah is so good at these contests. He won a shirt, by the way. He won a shirt. Hopefully he got it. It was a red lunch therapy t-shirt. Zach and Steve Martin. Okay, so that's good. You got the first one. Martin Galifianakis. So in this contest, we don't use first names. We just use last names because these people are so monumental. We all know who they are. Let's go to the next one. Oh, something just disappeared. I don't know what it was. Okay. Recreational Tonight Show host. This one might be harder. But you know, in our demographics, I think we can handle it. That's the thing. As you get older, you have a lot more references. So these games are easier for you. If you brought a millennial in here and you were like, who's this? They'd be like, pfft. Not to put millennials down. Let's pick on some other generation besides millennials, okay? Let's just make a pact. If we're going to pick on somebody, let's pick on, I don't know, what's the next one? Double A or something? Triple A? Rivers Polar. I like it. You're doing the last name thing. Amy Poker. Joan Rivers. Everybody's getting this. See, we didn't know whether this would be hard or not. Lowman and I were going back and forth going, I don't know. It's going to be hard? What they said. Rivers Polar. There it is. Nice. God, everybody's doing well on this game. All right, let's see. Not that I'm judging how well you're doing. If you said the wrong names, maybe that's doing well because you're creative. You're not thinking like the rest of the herd. Okay, Kazakhstani psychiatrist. Much easier than Lowman's trivia night. Yeah, Jeff Lowman is kind of known for being difficult, making really difficult. We had a contest one time where it was county seats of Oregon State. I mean, who knows that stuff? None of us were from Oregon either. Oh my God, that's John Peckinpah. Hey, you guys are ahead of me. Sometimes people get behind and they have to like pull the little live whatever streaming thing, move it ahead, you know. Borat and Newhart, Baron Cohen. This is freaking great, man. Marshall Harris. Marshall and Kamala Harris. Okay, let's see what we can do. I think so far y'all are like at 100% with this thing. Newhart Cohen. What are the characters that they're playing? Here's a question for you. Buscemi, Steve Newhart. Oh, Steve Buscemi. He thought it was Steve Buscemi. That's a pretty good guess too. But it's Bob Newhart, Sacha Baron Cohen. I don't think he's playing Borat there, and I don't think he's playing Ali G. I think it's Bruno. All right, let's see the next one. This one's a little tougher because one of the guys is in Slob 90X and has been on the show and is this incredible up-and-coming performer, but he might not have risen to the level yet where everybody knows who he is. Some of the hummingbirds might know. And then the bottom part is, I'm not going to say who it is. This is tough. Lowman came up with this. I mean, the reason it says level of slobs is not because these guys are slobs, but it's because of Slob 90X. Yeah, this is a tough one. You'd have to really know your commercial actors, really know your Nickelodeon actors, because this guy, you're going to know this guy soon because he's going to be a household name. But, it takes time. It takes time, right? Here we go. Albert Monero, lunch therapy number 259 or whatever it was. He was on it. And Jim Gaffigan, who are two guys I don't know. You don't know, do you know Jim Gaffigan? And Albert, you're going to see him. Like if you watch any football games, you'll see in the commercials, there's Albert. And then also in Slob 90X, he says, I did it. And so can you. Anyway, next. Maybe a little easier for y'all out there. Albert is awesome. I totally recommend watching that Albert Monero interview on Slob 90X, going back and watching that just because this guy is living in his power. There, living in his power. He's walking his path. Doesn't give a shit about what anybody thinks about it. Not in a bad way. Not like he's like mean about it. He's just like walking his path. He can see his path. Gaffigan. Yeah. I love Jim Gaffigan. I knew the bottom was Gaffigan. Murphy and Pryor. Beverly Hills on the Sunset Strip. Check out this episode of Lunch Therapy. He works with the homeless and mental health issues. Yeah, he's so interesting. Murphy and Pryor. Everybody seems to be getting this one. Yep. Oh, yeah. Jose got it. Yeah, it was a really good interview with that guy. Not because of me. But because of him. He's shockingly grounded and hilarious. All right, so... Yes, Murphy Pryor. Gold and silver. Silver and gold. I don't know. Is this one tough? This one's not tough. Especially with that clue. I came up with that clue myself because I'm clever that way. I'm clever and I'm worth it. Is that a Jack Handy quote? We got to get Jack Handy on the show. I've got goals for people to be on the show. Really looking forward to the future guests on the show. If anybody has any suggestions. White and Silverman. Yep. The answers are coming in. Betty White, country singer. And I ate two. A good interviewer. Yeah, I ate two interviewers one time. I was really hungry. I was extra hungry, and I just ate two interviewers. Now, I know what you're saying, Jay. Goldie Hawn and Silverman. Interesting. Betty White, Sarah Silverman. That's cool. Okay, I only got a couple more. I know. It's terrible that there's only a few more, but you know, what can you do? You run out of time. There's just not enough time in the therapy. Insult King, Daily Anger Ranter. Don Rickles and Sam Kinison. That's a good guess. Daily Anger Ranter. Like The Daily Show. Yeah, Sam Kinison. It's a good guess. He's wearing a suit, though. Did Sam Kinison ever wear a suit and tie? Not sure about that. Maybe. Maybe he did. Sam Kinison. People loved him. People loved him because he was doing something that nobody else was doing, which was just screaming at the audience. And sometimes, you know, it was like full on the whole time, like just all this energy coming at you. Lewis Black and Rickles. Rickles and Colbert. Tickles Black. Yeah, I think you mean Rickles. Yes. Yep. Rickles Black. Nice. That was good, Jose. He wore a long coat. Yeah, he did. He wore a long coat. Sometimes he wore like a little chapeau, like an artist would wear. I forget what they call those things. Beanie? No, not a beanie. Okay, this is the last one. It's three people. I think this is the first one that Jeff Lowman did, but I put it at the end because it's got three people. Risky Fresh Gym Rat. So yeah, back to Sam Kinison. He was screaming most of the time. And one of the things that he said, I think that was really funny, he said, of all the comedians you're going to see tonight. Yeah, I got it wrong. Something like, of all the comedians you're going to see tonight, the other comedians you might want to see again. I don't know, something like that. Maybe somebody has the quote. Beret. Thank you very much. Green beret. Yeah, I think you wore a beret, which seems odd. Seems odd. Tom Cruise. Cruz Smith Arnold. Yeah, I think actually in this one we go for the first names, weirdly enough. Broderick Smith Fox. I saw them live at the Celebrity Theater with about 10 people. Oh, you saw Sam Kinison. After work, and I fell asleep. He kept yelling and screaming. Well, that was one of the things they said about him, too, is he would go on really late at night. Threesome. Ooh. All right, so here we go. This is Tom, Arnold, and Will. What are first names there? Not Tom Arnold, of course. All right, we're moving on because it's getting to be the end. Belinda Carlisle. I like that. Belinda Carlisle. Vernus Clear sent this in. It's horse skiing. It's just a little bit of wildlife therapy. I don't know how wild this life is, but it seems like a wild life. Towing yourself behind a horse. It also seems like one of those things like, yeah, he died. How did he die? Well, he is towing himself behind a horse. Thank God for some animals. I love this way the horse rolls around the snow, but maybe he's going, no, I don't want to pull you on skis. And he's like, come on, do it. You know, one of the things about my path in life is like, I'm supposed to have a horse by now. I think I'm supposed to be living on a ranch and have a horse. You know, Marshal in Scottish means the guy who takes care of the horses. And I think I need to take care of some horses. But I'm just, goof thinking with the poop collectors. What? This must be referring. Sometimes Matt's mind works in mysterious ways, and I don't understand what he's talking about, but I probably missed something. Well, yeah. I mean, what if the horse poops while you're skiing behind it? Oh, is that what that is? That thing that they have there? Yeah, see, I should be reading the thing along. I'm just not, because I'm just jabbering. Now we have another submission from Jay Patterson, which is, this is her swimming in the Galapagos Islands. Yeah, they would ski over the turds. Very good thinking, I see, yeah. These green tarps. You could date a horse in Enumclaw. I don't want to date a horse. Well, yeah, I don't have to have a horse. I could totally just go ride horses. Putting that out in the future, like me riding horses. I don't know, something about it. Horses seem cool to me. This is a turtle in the Galapagos Islands. Jay Patterson was swimming around, snorkeling. This is her commentary. Let's see if I can play this.
Of course, but what's cool about it is that I was very scared. I'm not scared of snorkeling, but I was scared to jump off a boat to snorkel. And so our guide, he said, come with me, Jay. And the first day we held on to like a life preserver thing and I snorkeled all around. And the next day he held my hand all day while we snorkeled everywhere. So I just wanted to kind of show, if people are scared, don't be afraid to tell them because they'll be helping you.
Well, that's nice. Yeah, there's, professionals that'll take you out to snorkel if you don't know what you're doing. And they will help you get over your fears, right? This is, what do we got here? We got a manta ray. Check that out. We love manta rays on the show. Every manta ray has distinguishing features, just like people. And if you're a real manta ray lover, you swim with manta rays a lot, you'd be like, hey, there's Joe. Just easily. We got a manta ray person on the show. Got to check that out if you haven't. It's fantastic. One day she's in the Galapagos, another in a haunted hotel in Vancouver. She's looking to be a sugar mama. I'd love to be a kept man. Yeah, Jay's like, all over the place. The guy held, yeah. You know, the guy was holding camel in his hand too when we were out there snorkeling. It's a thing they do. It's nice. It's absolutely nice. Let's see what else I got. Look at those fish. We should all spend more time in the water, just like in my octopus friend. All right, finally, I've got some footage from Chuck Goldsmith of this finch, I believe. Maybe a finch? I'm not sure what it is. Maybe Chuck could tell me what kind of bird it is. I'm not really an ornithologist. I have a friend who's an ornithologist. That's as far as I get. I know the word ornithologist. Let's dance this thing out. It's the end of the show. Lunch therapy. Thanks everybody for joining. Wow, that's outside your deck? That's cool. You need a hummingbird feeder if you don't have one. You probably do. Okay, before this starts, I want to tell you, this is something called Music Travel Love. It's a channel on YouTube. Birds can't dance, and they're not real. So this is Music Travel Love. They've got some of the most incredible videos of these two dudes who travel all over the world. This is like an ideal situation. They travel all over the world, probably overpack their luggage, and they sing cover songs, and they have like a drone that flies, and it is beautiful. And this is one of the, don't forget your $4.99. I'm going to pick that up as soon as I figure out how, because of all the pooping and farting. Wait a minute, what's going on? Birds can't dance because of all the pooping and farting. That's right. That's right. So the two guys, they cruise all over the world. They have drones, and in this particular one, this is Imagine from John Lennon, and they do this, what they usually do, but they bring in all these people from all over the world singing along. God knows how they do it. God bless them. Thank them for, what they do. Check out their channel. Subscribe. They probably would appreciate it. Here it is. 3.
Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us, above us only sky. Oh yeah. Imagine all the people living for today. Yeah. Imagine there's no countries. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for, and no religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, yeah, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you will join us. Oh yeah, and the world will be as one. Imagine no possessions. I wonder if you can. No need for greed or hunger.
I just need another day.
A brotherhood of men. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You sharing all the world. You may say I'm a dreamer, oh, yeah, but I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, yeah, and the world will live as one.
My end thing is gone. I don't know why my end thing is gone. But anyway, that's the end of the show. Thanks, everybody. Imagine there are no birds. We are one. Ciao. See y'all later.